Hello guys, welcome to our new video. Uh, as you can probably see, we are still operating from, well, home offices, so to speak, due to the pandemic and all the circumstances, unfortunate circumstances happening around the world. So many of you are probably still affected. So yeah, well, we're trying to do our best. We're working pretty much on schedule still, but yeah, it is affecting us to a degree. So anyway, if you possibly in the back of the video, if you can see some cats or dogs jumping around occasionally, just ignore them. They are my pets at home, so yeah, sometimes they like to jump in the video, so just ignore them. They won't bother us too much. Anyway, I'd like to start today's video with one situation that happened with a specific mission in a campaign. So with this mission, some players had some certain issues going through them. So I'm gonna try to just display that mission and show you how it's supposed to be passed. And it's not really complicated, but I don't know if some of you still have problems with it. Please do report us your feedback, and we're gonna take a look and see what might be happening. I'm just gonna load that game and see how. Well, I'm gonna start that mission early on at the beginning at stage 1, so you can see how it all works. I'm not gonna be showing anything other than this mission because I don't want to spoil the campaign
What's
for
this
you.
then? Got some insight, Ada?
Uh, someone's fighting?
I can see that, but I need to know who.
A moment. A wing of Templar fighters appear to be attacking the ISS. They seem to be very intent on scuttling it. And if who we're looking for is on the station...
We need the station in one piece. Time for some action.
Ooh, tough guy, aren't you?
First of all, we need to approach and destroy the all the ships that are escorting this capital ship. Do not
Abandon all stations.
advise you don't touch the capital ship immediately. Just ignore it for the time being. Boost a little bit. Oops. This one is isolated.
You got that one.
Done.
Systems report structural damage.
There, another one. Good idea is
The ship's surface is falling apart.
pick your enemies while they're alone, while they're not flying in wings. So one by one is much easier than... Oh, we have some friends here as well. Okay, that should make things easier.
Anyone else?
Another one.
Make the necessary power.
I'm using guided missiles, so they will track
Ship severely damaged. We're venting plasma.
and you can try.
By all that is right, avenge me.
Ada, is that an...
SOS signal indeed, sir. Carrier wave has spot-on Nexus signatures.
Is it Scott? Can you...
Running a pinpoint trace now. It's coming from that lump of metal. Arming weapons.
Whoa, Ada. Easy there. I'm up for some target practice as much as the next guy, but maybe we shouldn't fire on every SOS signal
Yeah,
we catch.
maybe we shouldn't.
Or perhaps we could clear out the rubble and see what's transmitting the signal, sir.
That makes more sense. Let's do that. That's one way to create a door.
If it works, don't fix it. Let me guess. I'm going in.
You're going in, Ada. Suit up.
This part of the station is heavily damaged, but it still has some running power.
Move out, but watch your back. The automated defenses might be up.
Your concern is touching, Captain.
So this is one of the interior missions. You can collect different loot from the containers you find around the station. So this is actually a destroyed station. Yeah. It's a destroyed station, but it still works to a degree, and your mission is to find out what happened to scientist Thomas Scott. That you previously gathered information that he might be here, or you might find some information on his whereabouts. So this is a dead end. No. Just gonna go faster through this part of the mission, just so we can get to the part that was problematic for some people. Oh, look. Huh, it's my ship. There he is, out there. It's my ship. I will deploy it from that ship. Of course, if you have if your ship is looks differently, you're gonna see it through this window as well. So depends how you assemble it and what parts you use. And anyway. So this is the hall.
This doesn't look like it was a residential area. I'll see what I can dig up from that console.
So this is currently on easy setting, and if you switch your difficulty to easy setting, you're gonna get exact waypoints on every leg of this mission. So it makes it much easier. So first I need to see what I can find out.
Seems we need more juice to use this console. This power core might do. Just need to activate it.
So this is the power core in the middle of this large section of the station, and you need to activate it. So what you do is you need to go to this elevator.
Is that an elevator? I wonder what's up there. Going up.
Once you get to the second floor, see it's down there, and you need to activate it. So you have to get a correct sequence. If you're on, as I said, if you're on easy setting, you don't need to know the sequence. The waypoints will point you to the exact place where you need to go first, second, third. But important thing is to use a boost option. So your drone has a boost option. Pretty much it works on the same way as it works on your ship. So if you changed the in key bindings, if you changed what key is used to activate boost, then just use the same key. In my case, it's shift. So I'm gonna use this one. So the power core is starting to be activated, but you need to get the exact sequence on the next two terminals if you want it to work as it should. So you now need to use a boost to get to the second. You have a timer, but with boost it shouldn't be any problem getting to that. So second terminal. And now you need to go back. You have 54 seconds. You need to use boost as much as possible. When it depletes, you just need to leave it a little bit, and it's gonna charge again. So I now have this console, and I need to activate it as well. Ooh, dark.
Nice. Let there be light.
And now you need to go back to the first console. It's one floor below,
Going down.
where you tried to extract information in the first place. So now that the power core is activated, you can see it glowing. You can use this terminal and finish this part of the mission. So I need to hack this terminal.
The layout shows lab-grade power conduits, all leading into a single room at the end.
A single room using as much power as a laboratory? Sounds promising. Go check it out.
So, uh-oh, we have hostile drones. Oh. Enemy drones will try to destroy you. Once you eliminate them, they're gonna leave a loot behind them. Loot will also include some additional health points, so you can restore your drone a little bit.
Just about to, sir.
When you destroy the drones and the discussion is pretty much complete, you're gonna get also a waypoint where you need to go further. Oh, there's a huge section of this station missing. It's just a huge hole there with a ship inside. Well, anyway, let's just get to this point. Oops, I'm stuck a little bit. So we need to hack this door as well. Oops. Another hostile drone. Oh, he's gone. Another one. Die. Oops, I can't go here. Maybe here. What's behind this door? Oh. There are doors and corridors on this station that are not mandatory. You don't have to go there, but you can get some nice little blueprints or maybe some puzzles you need to solve in order to get more stuff. But you can just explore that during your own gameplay. So I think I'm closing into the. Yes, this is the main cryo chamber where you need to go. Oh. So Ada is coming.
What do you see, Ada?
First scans indicated some kind of a cryogenic facility. I'll scan the pods to get more information. Sir, we seem to be in luck. We found exactly what we're looking for.
Huh?
Real.
Scott, sir. Thomas Scott. I'm looking at Thomas Scott's cryopod. Though, the individual inside looks to be a bit younger than standard mathematics would suggest.
Well, if they froze him like a popsicle, he wouldn't age, would he?
He wouldn't get younger either. That's not how cryogenics work. This here is a kid.
I guess I have another cousin. That makes what? 5 again?
Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but not exactly. What we have here is a cloning facility. Junior here's a carbon copy. Scott's clone.
Kid or not, sensors are screaming with red blips. Get that pod and your anti-grav behind back.
Oh, and the pod is gone. The pod I was supposed to take. Well, somebody beat me to it. Bloody thieves.
I apologize for the intrusion, but I simply could not allow you to take the child.
Wait a second. Who are you?
Godefroy of Terra, a Knight Templar, at your service.
If you're at our service, how about you give us that cryopod back?
I'm sorry, my lady. Alas, I cannot. The child you see is the very reason I was here in the first place. You did, however unwillingly, assist me in finding the cryo chamber. For that, you have my gratitude.
What's with the ships surrounding us? Are they grateful too?
That depends on your next action. Attempt to follow me, and my comrades at arms will blast you from the Terran skies. Turn around and leave, and so will they.
Ada, what are our chances to win this thing?
Less than 5%. Your favorite odds.
Right you are. Send word to Prasad. Hell's breaking loose.
Pity.
And I think we're gonna have another fight. Yes. Oops, I don't have any more rockets. I'm gonna switch to secondary missiles, but they're not guided, as you see, so they're not very good to target.
Brute force alone won't matter in the end. We can't
See
take
what
much
else.
more. Everyone to the escape
Oops,
pod.
oops. These guys are dangerous. So I've switched to close range weapon, a shotgun. So it has a good damage from the close range, but not so good. Okay, you can swap weapons during combat, just like in any FPS game.
The
So.
right thing to do?
Oops. You can also use
That'll teach you.
you can also use the first person mode, of course. And my friends are handling this. Okay. Where are you? Whoa! Back. Reverse.
Explore.
The cold calls to us.
Another one. Oops. Come back.
Target ghosted.
That's it.
Godefroy's gone. There's no sign of him on the sensors.
Prasad, where the hell were you?
He can't talk right now, Johnny. He's
Oh.
a bit emotional.
Ravenna again.
What did you do?
He was taking too long to get here, so I smacked him around a bit. And one thing led to another, and voila, I'm the captain.
Alrighty, I leave you two to work things out. In the meantime, listen. If we're to go after Godefroy and Scott, we need two things.
A lot of courage and a complete lack of sense. I'm your girl, Captain.
Great. I meant we need to find where that snot-nosed knight went, and I need to boost my ship. And Ada.
What you two do in the privacy of your own vessel is none of my business. I'll look into the Templar sitrep. You take care of your girls. We'll let you know when I have something.
Well, anyway, I'm not gonna show you any more of the campaign now. I don't want to spoil the missions for anybody who still didn't get the chance to play this. But this is how this mission is supposed to be played. Some players had issues with the timer, with how they need to move the drone, in what order they need to do portions of the mission. So this is how it's supposed to work. So I'm gonna continue this video using my free roam save, just to show you what's new, what you can expect in this update, and how new features are meant to work. But as for campaign, this is all I'm going to show you for now, and yeah, I'm going to continue using my free roam now. So I've just loaded my older save game. So we are, as you see, near Earth. This is Earth sector, solar system. So one of the things I want to show you is the new sector. So what we have is Jupiter sector. It's a new sector. It's unlocked in this update. So what we need is T-Gate to actually get there. You can just go there. Oh, we can go there manually without using nav buoys. So I've targeted the T-Gate on my map, so waypoint's going to show me where I need to go. As you see, there has been some battle here or whatever happened, but surroundings of the Earth does not look so good. beautiful planet.
We may have to readjust our shields.
So we are 11,000 units from there. Oh, some battle. You can of course stop and just... This battle is gonna be good because I have some oops, hot switch weapons. I have some allied ships here, so I don't have to do everything on myself. So.
We're taking damage.
And you can of course loot everything.
We've got some books on the stove.
Die, 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 die. Boost a little bit. These suckers are fast, but not fast enough. I have a quite upgraded ship, so it's not like a basic ship. I also have a quite powerful weapon, as you see. And this one is alone. I need some missiles. I think I have some missiles. Yes, I do. Shotty Stinger, Shotty Spearhead, Lancer, it's dumbfire missile. It's not gonna follow the target, so no. Dumbfire. Do I have any guided missile? Yes, I do. Well, this is not the best one, but whatever. I'm gonna install it. What do I have for weapons? Simulator 2, that's the best I have now. Yes, okay. Where are you? Whoa, 3 of you. Well,
we're taking damage.
one down.
I guess we'll have to
Fight over Saudi Arabia.
Good riddance. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't let you try.
Yep. Destroyed.
Is continuing the right thing to do?
And good guys are outnumbering the bad guys. So I'm using the boost option now just to get to the combat faster. So this is just this quest did not actually concern me directly, but I decided to stop and just join in. I call it a good opportunity because I'm not outnumbered.
Now that's piloting.
They are, and I
your
just,
heart out,
if you're
Curacao.
if you are a part of the combat, then you can just take more of them. Whoa.
Systems report structural damages. Not bad, Captain.
Quite a lot of them. And I wasted my guided missiles. I'm going to show you how dumbfire missiles look like. Let me just install one of them. So dumbfire missiles are not actually going to be very useful against single targets because they cannot be locked and targeted. I'm going to show you how it works right now. So this is how it looks. So they will follow the trajectory but will not be guided against the target, so they're not very useful against single targets. They are useful against capital ships, or if you encounter swarms of ships, so you can just get close enough and fire them and... Oh, another group. Okay. Show you how it works. So, if there are a lot of enemies closely packed, you're gonna hit something if you use dumbfire missiles, but they are not very useful against a single target anyway.
Not bad, Captain.
Plasma, no.
By all that is
And
right.
I'm drawing them closer to my friendly ships.
You'll have to do better than that, Kern.
No.
What's cooking? Got some bill centers to do.
And one down. Okay.
We're in
Whoa.
no shape to continue.
These are random pirates,
Enemies just
and
eliminated.
some sectors have a lot of them, some don't. This area is quite dangerous. Maps are divided into tiers, so
Your ship will be
we
useful
destroyed some
for when
junk.
repaired.
So if you have a problem
Everyone can
surviving on one map, just go to a bit easier map
Integrity heavily compromised.
and I'm now in cut engines, which allows me to use my inertia to turn around. Yep. I'll show how it works. You see, I'm not actually using my engines, but I can boost myself in any given direction. It's very useful against quick targets.
Report further damage at all costs.
Greetings, travelers. The patrol reporting in.
We won't submit.
Damage my ship? I'll destroy your homeworld.
The ship won't last much longer.
I'm invincible!
Boost, of course, can be spent, so you need to recharge it occasionally. One more.
No rest for the wrecked.
We can't take much more.
Greetings,
You don't have to
travelers.
take
The
much
patrol
more. They're
reporting
done.
in. Finally, some rest.
And here we are. Let's see what we got. No. Okay. So, where is our waypoint? Here it is. I'm gonna enter cruise mode right now. There we go. Whoa. This is one way of destroying junk around. You can just smash it and it's gonna be destroyed. So you will take some damage, but it shouldn't bother you too much if you have a ship with enough hit points. It should work. So this is the T gate where we're trying to reach in order to jump to a different sector. So yeah, oh yes, there's one thing I can tell you immediately while we're here. Let's just stop a little bit. So let's show you the star chart. So this is a map of one sector. So if you want to travel between these are sectors. If you want to travel between sectors, so there's Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn sectors. If you want to travel in between them, you need to use T gates, and T gate is this. So this is for inter-system travel. But if you want to jump between different systems, then you need star point. So in each sector there's one star point, and it's marked on your map. So in solar system, Earth sector has a star point as well. So you need, if you want to go to any of the other systems, you need to reach star point, which is in one system in each system, in one sector in each system. So if I want to jump, say, to Jupiter, I can jump to Jupiter from any of the sectors in solar system. But if you want to jump to a sector in another system, I need to use star point, and there's only one of them. So if you want to jump inter-system, you just need to approach close enough. Now you have an option to jump, and you can jump to I just select, say, Jupiter system. Important thing is to mention is that start points, nav buoys, and T-gates will be off limits for use if you are in active combat. So you need to clear the area first, and then you can use it. So let's go to Jupiter. That is the new sector added with this update. We have a few more
We've entered the Jupiter sector,
gray
Captain.
sectors that we need to add, but it's gonna come in later. Let's see how it works here. So Isle, Moon, Jupiter, orbit, Korean storage facility. Okay. In this update, we also added a lot of useful information to the star chart. So different various objects, hints, information regarding some location, nav buoy, nebula, planet, station, whatever. So also the amount of information populated in these hints will increase as you travel around and discover areas, visit some areas. It's going to be more familiar to you next time you come here than it is right now. Also, oh, I don't know which area. Okay, I'm going to show you what this is. So this is also one thing that we've added recently. So this represents something you can mine. So it can be an asteroid, nebula, something that contains more valuable things than, let's say, any other asteroid or any other nebula or any ordinary location. So we can travel there and see what we can mine there. You're also going to learn what that is. Oh.
There's business to be had.
Of course, this is sometimes normal thing. So if some area has something very valuable, it will of course usually have defenders. So you're not the only one that wants valuables in that rich area. And I'm getting pounded a little bit. So these enemies are of the higher tier, and that is also normal. You can use shield boosters or any of the equipment that can help you during battle. Whoa! Watch your drive, friend. Well, my shields are getting pounded, but
Not bad, actually. Hail, we have your back. As
a
long as
rocket
you've got law on your
hit him,
side.
and it wasn't mine, so I'd say I have friends here.
Shields below
Yeah, I do.
50%.
You'll also sometimes you'll see two enemy ships fighting each other. That means that they are both enemies to you, but they are actually enemies to each other as well. That can happen. So you can also choose to interfere or not, or however you
Now
decide.
that's piloting. Eat your
This
heart
is-
out, Glenn Curacao.
A bit bigger ship. I don't think I should touch this. Yeah, it's one of the capital ships. Attack them only if you're absolutely certain you're ready. So what's here? Reach area. Area of what? Or rich area. Oh, more enemies. Templars. Oh, well. Oops. Okay. Let me... T-gate is starting to get secured. I will not stay here for much longer in this case, because I want to be able to leave the area on time. Whoa. So fast.
There's not much fight left in us.
Oh. Where are you? Where are you? One down.
Still trying, are you?
Severe damage on all levels.
You also have to be careful not to deplete your weapon's energy. Ah. A bit more. Okay.
Scatter my
One
ashes
less.
across the sun.
Die, 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 die.
Still trying, are you?
These are fast ships. You have a lead on where you need to shoot if he's moving. Not 100% correct, but it usually is. And as you see, their numbers are increasing.
Systems reporting hull breaches.
They're calling friends. More and more of them are arriving, so you need to just be patient. I'm gonna get these Templars sooner or later. Okay, one down.
Systems report structural damages. There's not much fight left in us.
Another one.
Scatter my ashes across the sun.
They are coming through T-gate. Just where I want to go, but as long as they are here, I cannot use T-gate, so...
Everything going by the book, I hope.
Brute force alone won't matter in the end.
If you're using cruise engines, also note that from this update, if your enemy has Hunter missile is anti-cruise missile. It will disrupt your engines, and you will not be able to continue in cruise mode. Your engines will have temporary problem issues. They're going to be shut down, so you won't be able to continue in cruise mode for a while.
Sucks to
If
be
they are
you.
restored, there's also a possibility to get critical strike.
Shield below 50%.
My shield is 150%.
This but a scratch.
There are more of them coming.
Reports of excessive damage through all decks.
Whoa, entire groups now. Okay, this is...
The turret's got jammed, Captain.
I have a critical system failure. Oh, no, 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 no.
Damn it!
Well,
We lost shields, Captain.
I'm slowly being overwhelmed.
Let's give them hell!
As you see. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. So the point is, as you see, this is the enemy planet. So it's normal to have a lot of enemies here. So I might actually be overwhelmed slowly. Oh,
No troubles on our part.
but I'm gonna sell my skin.
No ship's taking this much damage and survive.
Let me see how many of them I can take down. Whoa, look at this. So, you got some friends, don't you?
Shield below 50%.
Wow.
Damn it!
Let's see how long I can take this up.
We're in quite a rough spot.
I think I can take a few of them with me.
This doesn't look good.
Maybe I have some unspent skill. Yes, I do. I have 17 skills unspent. Okay, let's upgrade my blasters and my shields. Okay, but
Checking internal explosives, Captain.
I'm
Containment
actually
shield activated.
dead now, so I think I did this too late. And I'm dead. Oh. Oof. Well, I'm dead. It happens. It happens sometimes. I went to the wrong place at the wrong time. And another thing I want to show you, this is also linked to this update. It's when you go to main menu and you want to start a new game. So one of the new things you have is a Knight Templar. That's actually a scenario like an Outlaw's Life was in previous games. So you can start as a Templar now. Templars are, well, let's say they're radical worshippers of the now deceased Earth Empire. So they're trying to actually restore the empire to its former glory, and they're not liked by many. But if you really want to be part of the former Imperial, you can start the scenario as them. We're gonna try that a little bit, just so you see how that works. So you're gonna start at a sector most loyal to them. You can dock on their stations, use their infrastructure in this case. So as you see, one of their main sectors is Earth sector, which is logical. And you can dock, on the, oh, somebody came there.
Standard security procedure.
You can dock to this station, which would in some other scenario probably be red. So what you can see here, I'm just going to show you a little bit. So what's happening? Yeah, sorry about that. What you can see is these objects here are actually destructible. You can destroy these containers and you can take loot from that. However, it's your friendly station, and if you try to do that, well, they're not going to consider you very friendly. So I'm low level now, and I'm not going to do that because, well, security will spawn immediately, and it's going to be a big problem for me. So anyway, I'm not going to do that. One thing I wanted to show you also is, let me just go a little bit higher up there.
Closing in.
Okay, so one thing you can do. Oh,
your ship has to go through the security check before we can clear you to dock with us.
Well, somebody docked here. It's a bit bigger ship than mine. It's one of the capital ships. You can confront them and destroy them, but in a couple of updates you'll be able to use them. Oh, look at how many of them. Yeah, well, good thing they're friendly to me right now. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is something else. So we also added one camera recently. So you have normal camera, third-person camera. You have a cockpit camera, of course, you can play from that view as well. And you have this camera, which is a free camera. You can drive and drive around, steer your ship, but you can just look at it from all the angles.
I want the ship scrubbed and ready for
if you
launch
want to
within
get some good screenshots or whatever.
MO47DKW. Prepare for the security check.
I'm gonna dock to this station, and I'm gonna show you how. Yeah, we've improved one bug. Eliminated actually. One bug we had in the recent version of the game with the decals that you're sticking to your ship. So it will only be in one color. Other colors were not accepted. So it's now fixed. It's working fully normally. So this is the customization panel. What you can do is what I like to do. I'm not sure why I like my ship to be so glossy, so glossy. I don't know why I like that. So you have various options. You can modify your ship. You can stick different emblems to it. Whatever can be glossy is going to be glossy. Ambient absorptions, metalness, illumination. There are a lot of possible options you can use here. Oh, this is nice. And you can rotate your ship to see how whatever you did looks like. Well, nice. Let's put something else. The size depends on what kind of a ship you currently have, what you're using, what's the shape of the ship's hull, and a lot of things. So on dry dock you can replace different modules. So this is the main hull module that is going to have the biggest impact on your on how your ship looks like. So Also on the right side you have its capacity, inventory, defense, various stats. So each hull is different than the other one, and you also have a. Of course, this is very expensive. I don't have money for this right now, but the point is, wings and hulls will make the biggest difference in your ship, visually, of course, and in stats. Also, when you're replacing various wings, they contain weapon points. So the number of your weapons, how many weapons you can slot to your ship, depends on the type of wings you have. The nose weapon turret is the default one. So you always have the number of possible weapon points on your wings plus one nose turret, which every hull has. So also when you're traveling around, note that not all parts can be bought on every station. So when you travel around, you dock to the stations or planets or any dockable object, and you're going to have different modules to assemble the ship from. So sometimes if you want some specialized part, you're going to need to go to more dangerous areas, or maybe even dock to a station that's not friendly to you. So that means you need to do some missions. You need to change your stance towards that faction, so you're allowed to dock there. There are a number of things you may need to do to acquire all of the possible engine. Of course, depends on your max speed, the acceleration. Some of these engines really look strange in this ship, but yeah, the one you currently have installed will be, let's say, in normal color texture like your ship is. The others will just show you the schematics, how it's going to look like if you install it. But anyway, what I want to do now is go to bar and take a mission for the Templars. Okay.
Hiya, welcome. What can I get you?
Do you have
I'll
some
help
work?
you kill time if you can help me kill some targets. Interested?
Of course, always. I'm a loyal Templar. Okay, so we've taken a mission, and the mission will be now marked as a mission waypoint, and we're gonna go there. We're gonna go to cruise. See, other ships are also using nav buoys, capital ships as well.
Commence docking. Unidentified ship. Hold on while we conduct a search.
This one is already in the Radiation Nebula. So nebulas look like this, and as you see, we are now affected by the nebula.
Greetings, traveler. The patrol reporting in.
Let's see. Yes, we are on the edge now. We won't go through the nebula. The amount of damage you receive depends on how long you're in nebula, how far you're from the center of the nebula. So you need to take care of these things. They can destroy you. Eventually, you see the bar on the left side. You're gonna start taking up damage more and more and more, and it's gonna start to destroy your hull. Eventually, it will destroy you. Of course, you can have some equipment that you can use that's gonna restore your shield and help you with the hit points. Okay, so my mission is to destroy somebody that good people on that station don't like. Die, 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 die. Okay, I rammed him like Lieutenant Worf. But it didn't work in my case. Okay. Missiles. And he's dead. Okay, mission completed. Let's see what we got. Do we have some? Yeah, we got one skill point. So let me see what kind of a weapon I'm using. Currently I have Shoddy Cyclone, that is blaster, so I'm gonna add skills to blasters. Upgrade, yes. Yes. Oh yeah, there's another good trick you can use. Asteroids are of course destructible, all of them. Somebody's passing through. Okay. Asteroids are destructible, so once you destroy each asteroid, you get some loot from it. And if you encounter a rich asteroid node, then these asteroids will give you much more valuable ore, more ore or more valuable ore. Any civilian ship you can also attack and, well, loot it as well. Of course, if you're not prevented by the security that might spawn, or the ship will defend itself as well. Okay, civilian ships do not have too much in terms of power and weaponry, but they
Approaching ship. We read you.
they can spawn friendly escorts, so it could be a problem in that case. I don't have enough components to craft anything at this point, but let's see how it
Dock,
looks.
refuel,
Let's
and
attack this
rest.
ship and see what happens. I don't have a very good weapons
Refuel
right
on the
now, but
sensors. Welcome.
do I have some missiles? Yes, I do. You can hot swap, of course, weapons. I just swapped a different type of weapon, and you can also hot swap the light weapon, a heavy weapon and light weapon as well. So I'm gonna boost a little bit. Now let me find some.
There's bound to be something of value in this wreck.
There's always something to
On
know.
your marks. There's lots
This
to be
is,
up
for
to.
example, unknown rich area. There might be something more valuable there, or it's asteroid field. So every asteroid is now marked. And these asteroids will yield better. You see, the amount of ore you're gonna get is much larger from these asteroids. Oh, nice. Don't waste your missiles on asteroids though. I don't know why I did that now, but yeah. Okay. Well, I gotta level up. I'm gonna add another one of skills to my blasters. How do we stand here? We have a couple more.
Flying low, flying steady. The target's slow, our weapons
If you're
ready.
destroying rich asteroids, you can also encounter somebody that also wants it. So, yeah, be careful about that. Whoa.
Damage my ship? I'll
lot of-
destroy your
A lot of
homeworld.
traffic in this area. Anyway, let me return to the General Drake outpost. I think I was there, yes. Yes, I was there.
Assistance required. We can't take this any
I
longer.
set myself a waypoint. Oh, somebody is under. These guys are attacking
Control on the
civilian
way. Everything all
ship
right?
friendly to my faction, so
Oh no, you
I can
won't.
just improve. You see, this freighter is armed, but it's not some sizable weaponry, so he won't actually be able to defend himself. He does have a armed escort, but as long as I'm here now, I can just
Another assistant report
give him
in.
some help,
There's not much fight left in us.
get some stuff.
Oh yeah!
Incoming ship. Be advised, we're tracking your movement.
Let's see what we have here. Customization trader. So I'm gonna sell everything I have. Valuables, products. This is everything I collected from destroyed ships and breach node. So I've earned 36,000. That's quite okay. Vendor has Shredder. That's quite a good weapon, and I can buy it. Yes. It's also a blaster. It's more powerful than Shoddy Cyclone I have. So
Carry on, Captain. May we
Let
see each
me-
other soon.
install this to my ship. Shredder is gonna be number 1.
We're in quite a rough spot.
It's a much better weapon than I had before. And capital ships, just let's see how this works. Boom, done. They done it before I successfully arrived. Anyway, let's see how ISS runs. Let's visit ISS a little bit. This is also one of the locations that main quest will take you there at some point. But 13,000. Occasionally, when you're traveling around, some events will happen, and you're gonna be offered to do an encounter quest.
Cruising for a bruising,
You can do
are
them,
you?
you don't have to do them. It's entirely up to you. I'm not stopping right now. I'm not very well armed, so I'm just gonna... These ships are traveling from
Dock, refuel,
ISS,
and
I believe.
rest.
And
You have
ISS,
been
as you
randomly
see,
selected
is
for a
going to
search.
be
Please stand by.
enemy to me. So you can expect, well, everything to happen there.
You're
And
flying too close to the sun, Bura.
And as you see, everything is in red blip, so let's just see how much I can survive there.
Below 50%. Oh, nice move. If you want to get hit.
I just want to test my new weapon.
We lost
So
field,
as you see,
Captain.
it's... Oh,
Approaching the docking port.
Like taking damage?
I'm not gonna live long. I'm not gonna live... No. And I am gone. Well, this didn't take long.
Cold tempers the
That
soul.
means you need much more powerful ship than I had it at the moment. Well anyway, this is pretty much what I wanted to show you in this short time. We'll be doing another video soon after we polish some more things in preparation for the next update. And some of you also asked regarding capital ships. Yes, capital ship. We're working on capital ships, player-based capital ships, and they will be introduced possibly in the next update. If not next, then the one after that. But we are working on them, and I think it's going to be a very, very, very nice addition to the game once they're prepared. So this game has a little bit different concept, and we need to include capital ships in a bit different manner than before. So basically, to a degree, we're going to have two separate mechanics. So it's not that easy to do this. We don't want to leave the concept that this game is created around. So capital ships are going to be a huge additional boost, added value to the game, and they will not change the main way the game is played. So, but you're going to see that when that's ready. Anyway, I'd say that's it for this video. I probably forgot a lot of things, but yeah, you have an entire changelog list on the Steam, on the announcement section, and you can see all the details that are created for this update, all the changes, all the updates, tweaks, fixes, and whatnot. Stay safe. I hope you're gonna enjoy the new stuff in this update, and keep us posted what you think, what's your idea for the maybe some change, your feedback. How do you like it so far? What would you like to be changed? What you'd like to see added, and whatever. In this update, there are a number of things that were specifically suggested since last update from our players, and we will continue to include your ideas as well. So yeah, just keep us posted, keep sending us your feedback or any technical problems you might have. We still have a few months before the game is going to be completed to a level that we envisioned originally. Of course, there will be more polish then, more things will be added according to what you also say, and there's going to be more work after that. But yeah, we have got enough time to change a lot of things, to update a lot of things. So yeah, just play it, enjoy it, and tell us what you think, and help us make a better game. So yeah, guys, thank you for now.